Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Auscast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Auscast.
Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.
In a world where everyone says hello,
they dare to say,
g'day.
Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, g'day. Yes. Good day. Yeah. G'day. G'day. Yeah. G'day. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Good day.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, g'day.
G'day. Hey. Yeah. G'day. Yeah. G'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah. G'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Welcome to Yeah G'day, the complete guide to Australia. It's in Australia, produced by Australians. We do offshore a lot of the voiceover work.
Yeah, some of the content is imported, but predominantly it's...
Designed in Australia.
Yeah.
It's designed here. In Australia, at this current point in time, it is getting hot.
It's getting warmer, yeah.
I am not feeling great about that.
I usually don't do well with heat, but it's actually not that hot for me just yet. So you must be... What's going on with you?
Like, I don't know. Let's talk about that. It's not bad yet. I have a lot of worry that's pre the heat. I'm already worried about how I'm going to feel when it gets hot.
You're preheated, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pre.
Yeah.
The oven is on.
Yeah.
Because today's like 26 or 27. It's not too bad. The recording studio is an icebox as always.
Yeah.
Bless us. I'm worried. I have been sunburnt already.
It's not ideal. I
No.
think just when I was in Japan, I went to Japan.
Oh,
I spent some time. I recently spent some time in Japan. I don't know if I talked about it.
What's the Japanese word for sunscreen?
It was very fucking hot there.
Yeah.
Very humid.
Humid.
So I'm not feeling it just yet. But yeah, I don't like summer.
Is there sun strong over there?
It wasn't so much the sun,
Yeah.
although I avoided staying in it because it was so humid that if you stayed in the sun, it was just like an extra
Yeah, another
fuck
layer.
you. Like, yeah.
It was like when you turn the oven on to grill and heat.
Yeah, the first day I walked around Tokyo, I didn't think about it, and I did get sunburnt because I didn't wear sun cream.
Yeah.
But I did after that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about Australia. Why'd you bring Japan up, mate? We're not talking about
Sorry,
Japan.
I just, I'm thinking of going there. Have you been there yet?
Oh, I did go recently. Yeah.
Well, you should go again.
I might do that.
A good plan. Yeah, it's getting hot, which means that the episodes will get more off topic than normal, and they'll get shorter in length as the days get longer, and you'll hear, with the amazing mics that we have, you'll hear me sweating.
Yeah, they pick up everything.
Mainly because I'll be going, fuck me, I'm so hot right now.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Look at all this sweat over here. So, Tim, Australia, also known as Down Under.
It is Down Under.
Now, if I had any wishes,
Yeah.
I'd wish to be here, I would say, which I
a
am.
waste of a wish.
Well,
Isn't
it's
it?
a bit of a waste. In this heat, in this economy. Tim, when I was growing up, there was a TV show that I watched a lot. The whole family enjoyed it. And I think, surprisingly for our show, it might be one of the more obscure references that we've ever explored.
Yeah.
Due to your reaction last night.
Well, when you first started talking about it, I had absolutely no fucking idea what you were talking about. But as we progressed with the conversation, I did begin to recall the show, and I do remember watching it quite frequently as well.
Yeah.
But it's one of those shows, because there aren't a lot of episodes, as we'll get into. Like, it just kind of disappeared from my memory. But then as soon as we started talking about it, vivid details of some, well, not specifically vivid, but like there were parts that really came back to me strong. And I was like, oh yeah, that existed.
So I'm going to mention the title of the TV show we're talking about. Then we need to pause for a second for everyone to sing the theme song in their head, because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're talking about Genie from Down Under.
Pause.
Keep pausing. Little longer.
Yeah.
No, so like Genie from Down Under is a TV show, and whenever I hear the name or I see an opal, I immediately sing Genie, Genie from Down Under, will make your wish come true, I think is the word. Something like that.
If you're really, either one of two things will happen right now. You either, if you're in America, you probably have no idea what we're talking about.
Yes.
If you're Australian, you probably either would have immediately recalled it.
Yes.
Or as we progress through the conversation, you'll be like, oh, fuck, yeah, I do remember that,
You'll realise what
actually.
you spent all of your childhood afternoons doing. The Americans have just gone, nah, this is too out there. I'm turning this one off. We'll see you next week.
Catch you later.
Genie from Down Under. Tim, tell me about this stellar TV show.
The Genie from Down Under. Now, this was a British-Australian children's comedy television series. So the Brits helped. The Australian we worked together on this one. Yeah,
collab. Australia beat Britain.
Yeah, and some of the main characters were British.
They were,
which is a lot of fun. It's a co-production between the ACTF. Don't ask me what that is because I don't know. The BBC. I do know what that is.
Yes.
The Australian Children's Television Foundation is the ACTF, by the way. And the ABC. We went from 1996 to 1998.
Prime Leon TV watching time.
So we're talking the mid-late 80s. Mid-late 90s, rather.
Are we?
Yeah. The early late 90s.
Yeah.
And it was released on videos as well. So you must have been able to get VHS for it. It came after Round the Twist. The Twist was a big success on the BBC, so the British wanted to do something that was Australian again.
Yes.
Because we're something of a novelty to the rest of the world.
We still are.
In the 90s, Australia was... You had like Crocodile Dundee. You had a bunch of shit. Australia was like a big novelty to the rest of the world during the 90s, and this is definitely one of the effects of that.
We've passed the baton of novelty more to New Zealand lately, but we're still novel.
They deserve it though.
Oh hell yeah,
their guys are so funny.
We do an episode on New Zealand.
Yeah.
So we've got this, and you mentioned Round the Twist, and the reason I think that's important is that I have some memories of this show that I cannot be certain if it's Round the Twist or Genie from Down Under.
There's like at least one actor in this show who was in Round the Twist.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Round the Twist was such a big deal, especially in Britain. The BBC head of children's television named Anna Home, she put up 4.1 million budget for a co-production.
For Genie from Down Under.
That's how much they believed in this project.
Well,
they're like, yes, this is the one.
It's a good show, but I don't know if I'd just put up 4.1.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but it produced something.
I'd put up 4.1 to bring it back, that's for sure.
Yeah. So what was the story about? Now, there's been a lot of talk. People have written books that have a couple of pages at least.
Ones of pages.
That discuss what is it about. Most of them agree. It's about a 13-year-old girl and her mother and her mother's like soon-to-be husband.
Oh, yeah.
Move here. First they live in Britain.
And
she finds this old trunk in the like attic area. And inside the trunk is a necklace with an opal on it.
Yes.
The opal has a genie in it.
Well, it has two genies in it.
Two genies. A big boy, a man, you might call him.
A father figure, if you would like to.
And a child.
And his son.
And the thing about these genies is that they're from Down Under.
Oh, they are ochre.
So there's the premise. Now, her mum, or somehow they end up in Australia because they own a property here or they buy a property here.
Yeah, they're fancy. That's the thing, is that she's bougie as fuck.
They're rich. They're really rich. And she's actually kind of a bitch for a large portion of it.
Look, she's not... She's 13.
Yeah, she thinks highly.
She what?
She thinks highly of herself.
Yeah, she's 13. She comes over here and because it's stereotypes in the 90s as well.
Yeah.
She plays the like upper class bougie British person who's better than all the Australians. So I'm not going to say that she's a mean person. I'm just going to say that contextually she's a bad person.
She's awful. And of course, the genies, whose names are Bruce, who's the big boy, or the man as we
the dad.
Said,
Why can't
and
you just...
his son Baz.
Oh, Bruce and Baz.
And they've been living inside this opal for 130 years.
Yeah.
Waiting to get out and waiting to go back.
They went in there before Federation. That's how long they've been in there for.
Yeah, so they probably wouldn't even know about that.
But
they wore weirdly up-to-date clothing.
Yeah. I was going to say, the way to know that they were Australian is they wore flannels, slacks, like
the
tan chino-y things.
A leather vest.
Oh, does he?
I think he has a vest at one point. I'm pretty sure he has
But
a
mainly
vest.
it's the Akubra. Dad's got an Akubra on.
Yeah. That's the main point.
That's the thing before they open their mouths.
So anyway, they come back here. They have next door neighbors who the father of the next door neighbors is the one that's in Round the Twist.
Mark Mitchell.
And he claims that opal's supposed to belong to his family.
Yeah. But he's like a weird kind of... He's like a bit of a rangery kind of thing, isn't he? He's got like that truck and he like wears a
something
Ranger
like
garb.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wants the opal back. So he tries to get it back, and the girl, whose name's Penelope, kind of falls in love with his son, so he tries to use the son to get it back.
Yeah.
And basically every week it's just like she makes a dumb wish, and then the episode is them dealing with the outcome of that dumb wish.
Yeah, because the genie boy and father, they are not the brightest tool in the shed.
No.
So, like, if she makes a wish, they just kind of go straight for it, and there's no kind of discussion, which is where the comedy comes from. And they're very much kind of like, what are you going to do? Like, Larrikin's like, how could we know?
Ugh, we couldn't have seen this coming.
Yeah, how could we possibly know that you wishing for this would be a horrible idea?
Yeah. So that's kind of the premise, and that's how every episode plays out. There's also a weird love story between Penelope's mum and the dad genie.
Oh, they want it, like, mum's wish is to get it on with the dad genie.
And I'm pretty sure they end up getting married in the end.
I think so. I believe that the dude, because I think the dude's a stereotypical bad stepfather-y kind of thing, isn't he?
Yeah. His name, I had it in front of me before. It was something really weird. It's like Bubbles or something.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Lord Bubbles Uppington Smythe is his name.
Classic. Yeah. The interesting thing about the opal is that I don't know, like, I think it's unlimited wishes.
Yeah.
But she also, like, it doesn't matter who's in possession, because there is an episode where, is it Miss Moffat? Is that the housekeeper?
Yeah, maybe.
I read it somewhere before. Because they have a housekeeper in this house.
Because they're bougie.
And there's definitely an episode that I remember where she has the opal, I'm pretty sure, and she's making
Miss Moppet.
wishes.
Yeah.
Moppet or Moffat?
Miss Moppet.
Mossop.
Sorry.
Mossop.
Miss Mossop.
We get all the real facts here. But so there's an episode where I think she uses it for wishing. So I think there's a bit of a trade around.
Well, here's the thing about genies. I don't know if you know this.
Probably not.
But the 3 wishes thing didn't really actually come into play until Disney did it, because they needed something to limit the story.
Oh.
Traditionally, genies have no limits on their wishes.
But that's why it's interesting to have that in the TV show as well, because you think that if they had a limit of 100 wishes, well, then they'd be like, well, we're going to make 100 episodes and then we're done. But
yeah.
I know you don't want to be done with the TV series, but anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at the end of it all, she wishes they're free and everyone's happy.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Well, then because the thing is that they're not constantly there. They live in the opal, so when she rubs it, they appear and they kind of hang out. So if the mum's horny for the dad genie, if she doesn't wish them free, well, she's got to wait for her daughter to rub the bloody opal so she can rub one out, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, look out.
Please look out.
Yeah, so that's good.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, enjoy yourself. So it has some reasonably B-grade Australian actors in it.
Mark Mitchell is a classic.
He was in a lot of Australian
pretty much everything.
kids TV at that time, and some adult TV as well.
Yeah, he's Con the Fruiterer.
And I'm pretty sure you remember Little Elvis.
Yeah.
Which is another Australian TV show.
Can we talk about that show at some point? I love
which
that
is
show.
very much, it's like Australian as a novelty, very much along those lines.
Best.
I'm pretty sure Mark Mitchell definitely inspired the bad guy in that as well.
He probably
they're
voiced
very
the bad
similar.
guy.
Possibly.
For anyone that knows who Mark Mitchell is, or for anyone who wants to look up Mark Mitchell, I also need you to go and look for Andrew Fuller, who is an Australian psychologist. He came and spoke at a staff development day I was at the other day. Spitting image of Mark Mitchell.
Weird.
The curly blonde hair, the dark, like, tan skin and everything. It was hard to look at. But who else is in it that's big?
I was just going to say Mark Mitchell was also in that weird backpacks show that we've talked about. Blast Off or something.
Blast Off, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about that yet, but we need to.
With the weird doll with no eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
Weird show. Very weird show. He was also in that, though.
Posted the video about that in Yoga Day Fans the other day,
Yeah.
and I watched it and I was like, damn, I forgot about that fucking doll.
Yeah, so weird. Reese Muldoon, who was on Play School for a bit. He did like a bunch of stuff, actually.
He's the one that was in Blast Off, wasn't he?
I don't know. He's in House Husbands. He's been on Play School. Bastard Boys. Oh, Secret Life of Us he was on. Yeah, he's kind of been around and done stuff. His dad lives in Coffs Harbour, and I met him once, actually, yes.
Nice guy?
Yeah, he was nice enough.
He was fine. Just talked about his son a
He
lot.
bashed the shit out of me, but no. The rest of them I don't know by... Here's the thing about them.
Yeah.
I don't know them by name.
No.
But I sort of know them by sight.
Can you really ever know an Australian actor or actress's name?
No.
No, you can't. Unless they're Mark Mitchell or John Howard.
Yeah. The one...
Or Rebecca Gibney.
The kid, Glenn Mundrum, looks familiar.
Well, yeah, because he was in Genie From Down Under.
Yeah, obviously. So that's that, isn't it? That's the thing about that.
Do you remember the episode? Because the one I always think about, I mentioned last night, when I forget why, but for some reason they make the boy older. Like they make the son Genie older for some reason, and Penelope is horny as fuck for him.
You did mention that, but I cannot remember.
Yeah, it happens. They showed I was watching the theme song before as well, and in the opening credits they show the thing where he becomes older, and she's like, "Oh,
yeah."
Was it Genie From Down Under, or was it Around the Twist, where someone used to eat flies from a fly swatter?
I don't recall that from Round the Twist, so I'm going to go with Genie From Down Under.
I think that happens in Genie From Down Under, but it could be Around the Twist. That's a hard one.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Someone needs to tell me about that one. I'm not going to go looking for it myself.
But yeah, it very much fits in that late 90s Australian outback / Australian setting, but with like slightly magical, mystical properties.
Yeah.
That was like a thing back then. That was
Yeah.
kind of what everyone was going for.
Well, like the things we've listed in this episode, like episode, like Genie From Down Under, Around the Twist, and Blast Off, they all had these weird elements of magic.
Yeah. They all had these very odd situations.
Yeah, but it was nice as a kid. I think might be the term. Nice. It was good as a kid growing up with number one, Australian TV. It's more Australian TV and more Australian film needs to be around anyway.
Yeah.
But it was interesting to have it with that magic element of the genie, because for us, we all grew up with Aladdin. And any other kind of genie story, it's always, a bit more otherworldly or foreign.
Yeah.
And this one was on the home soil and using an opal as well, like an Australian
I think the other
stone.
thing is, at this time period when all of these things were coming out, I was reading a lot of Paul Jennings. And Paul Jennings inspired / wrote Round the Twist.
Yeah.
All to begin with. But his stories as well, I read a lot of his short stories and stuff. And they were all like this.
Paul
all
Jennings
very
is
weird.
Australian childhood.
Yeah.
And Morris Gleitzman.
It was very, very... That style was very popular. And I think it's probably because of those guys as much as anything.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's any other off the top of my head. But I just have very good memories of it as a show that we used to watch as a family. It would have been on ABC in the afternoons. I think it would have been in that 5 o'clock slot. Like it was in...
I feel like I remember watching it during the school holidays during the day, but it could have been on in the afternoon as well.
Well, during the day and the school holidays is the norm, but I really feel like it was I think it was pretty close to being near Heartbreak High time, and Heartbreak High was like 6 o'clock.
I never watched Heartbreak High.
We've talked about this. My cousin was in.
I never watched Heartbreak High.
So the important thing that I found out, because what did you say, there were 26 episodes or something?
26 episodes.
26
2
episodes.
seasons, yeah.
The important thing that I found out when looking for the theme song is that all of the episodes, from what I can see, are available on YouTube. And the YouTube channel that's sharing them is called Genie From Down Under, and they look like it might be legitimately like the company just put them up.
They might. At this point, they wouldn't be making any money out of it, so they might as well.
I'll post a link or two. I'm probably going to watch some because I need to see what it was about. They're like 26 minutes long.
Yeah.
But a great show. If you didn't watch it in Australia, I don't know what you're up to. And if you did, you're welcome for that nostalgia kick.
Yeah.
For all of you overseas, I'm sorry, but this is just, you need to learn.
Oh, what about that other one that around this time? There was 2. There was one about aliens.
Which one?
Jeopardy or something like that. Anyway, and
Were
then
they
there was
real
also,
life or is it animated?
It was like real life.
Okay.
And then there was one Wayne.
Oh, Wayne is the best. It was basically Wayne's World, but it was like the something of Wayne.
And they had toilets as seats in the house.
Yeah, because the dad was a plumber or something.
Once again, around this time period, odd things always happened in those shows. Yeah.
Oh, Wayne. To get into his cubby house, you had to go through a toilet. We'll talk about Wayne at another point because I love that show.
Yeah.
We do need to talk more about Australian TV shows because we've done it once or twice with Round the Twist, but now we need to once or twice. We did one episode on Round the Twist. You know the second episode about Round the Twist? It wasn't as good.
Yeah, we hit it.
Anything else for you to add from Genie from Down Under?
No. Just get out there, try and find it. You'll really love it if you haven't seen it before.
Elisa's favourite line last night when I was singing the theme song was being the kid at the end going, "Dad, we're free."
Oh, yeah, it's definitely something.
Can you imagine being cramped up with your child in an opal for like 130 years?
Yeah, where do they live? Because
Kid farts.
if you live in a lamp, there's hollow space. There's no hollow space in a rock.
That we know of. Have you ever been inside one?
No.
Yeah.
You just blew my
Think
mind.
about it. Think about it before you talk to me.
Yeah, right here, mate.
Tim.
Yep.
Genie from Down Under. Lock it, load it, close it up,
Countrified.
turn it over.
Yep.
It's time for a dad voice.
Oh, okay.
And luckily for you, I have one in my hot little hand.
Oh, thank God.
Here we go. Dear Tim and Leon, my name is Gunther, and I live in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. As summer is approaching, it will soon be the time of year where I can head down to the beach after work and have a refreshing swim.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's
But
true.
it's also the time of the year when the beach is extremely busy with families, kids on holidays, and tourists.
Ugh, everyone hates people.
So, how do I deal with the crowds to try and keep my beach quiet and calm? All the best with the lawsuit against Kanye, and enjoy the gift basket from the House of Minaj. See you at the live show in Bangkok. Cheers, Gunther.
Good old Gunther.
As always, Gunther, thank you for making reference to stuff that's going on in our personal lives about Kanye, Nicki Minaj, and the Bangkok tour, which we are still hoping for.
Yeah.
How does Gunther... Now, Eastern Suburbs, I'm assuming either Maroubra, Coogee, or Bondi, but with the reference to tourists, I'm thinking Coogee and Bondi. How does he make sure that his beach is quiet, crowd-free for him to enjoy his summer swims?
What you want to do is go to Coogee at night. Drink a lot, and then go swimming.
Well, okay, let's backtrack a little bit.
Well, that's what we used to do. Oh,
That's
well,
what
I
you used to do.
Yeah.
I never went down there. I don't think I went down there at night, but I definitely never swam drunk.
I've definitely done that.
And you live to tell the tale.
Yes,
but
I
don't
did.
use Tim as an example.
No, do not
use him as
me
a warning.
example. Very bad idea.
Heed his words.
We did it a lot as well.
Too many times.
It was pretty fun. Yes. Well, you can go at night.
Night swimming is an option.
You can't swim. Although at Coogee, you could swim in the little rock pool.
Yeah, so you got rock pools.
At night, which is it's semi-safe so long as you can touch the bottom, mate. Keep your feet on the bottom at all times.
Sharks won't come near you if you don't go near them. But if you do go near them, they will come near you.
Yeah, they only attack you because they're scared of you.
Yeah, they're more scared of you than you are of them.
They're scared of not eating you, yeah.
The thing that you need a sheet of metal, some metal cutters. You need paints, sturdy paints. You need that reflective kind of white stuff and some kind of stick. You need to make yourself a no swimming, sharks in the water sign.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Stick one of those on the beach.
It's definitely potentially illegal, but possibly not.
Probably. And stick it right next to your blue bottles sign.
Yep.
And you've got yourself a free beach, my friend.
Sharks shooting blue bottles out of their mouths.
Jesus, that's a horror movie I would watch.
Let's write that movie.
That can be the sequel to The Great Emu War.
Yeah.
Is blue bottle. I've got nothing.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm trying.
No, please. We'd love to hear what you've got.
Hey, look, when I come up with it, you will be...
We'd love to hear what you've got.
Do that. Other option, strip off, butt naked, go to Moo Burger, get a burger, head on down to the beach and just eat the sloppiest burger you can with your dick akimbo.
Yes. Akimbo dicks.
And either you'll get a clear beach or you'll get a lawsuit.
So... where did we agree they were talking about? Coogee.
I reckon Coogee or Bondi. Bondi's busier.
Fuck Bondi. Don't go to Bondi.
Yeah, just the solution to the
Are
Bondi
you a
situation
European
is-
tourist? Don't go to Bondi.
Solution to Bondi is don't go there.
Yeah. You're not from Ireland. You're not from Italy. Don't go to Bondi.
It's such a shit. Can we just talk about how shit Bondi is for a
awful.
second here?
And there's no reason to go there. It's a
Look,
terrible beach.
if you're
it's
over
full
here-
of people. It's not fun.
If you're over here as a tourist and you want to tick off going to Bondi Beach, go to Bondi Beach. I've been there like twice in my life. It's just shit. It's not a good beach. It's way too busy to enjoy yourself.
It's kind of a fun place to day drink if you want to do that.
And then after you've been day drinking, go to Coogee at night to swim with Tim.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll catch you down there. Don't worry about that.
There were just some good fish and chips in Bondi. But yeah, so don't go to Bondi. So yeah, I think we're talking about Coogee. So down at Coogee, you've got Macca's, you've got the burger place, you've got the Coogee Bay Hotel where there was the person that shit in the ice cream.
Yes.
Probably have to do an episode on that prolific case.
It was a big deal. Nah, I
Quarter
reckon
point of crossover.
jump in an Uber and go to Bronte.
Okay, a little bit quieter. Yeah, Bronte's not bad.
It's a nice little cove as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit safer swimming. It's quite nice there.
Yeah.
It's a little bougie.
But but all of the eastern suburbs is a little bougie.
Yeah, well, that's very true. Except Maroubra. It's not bougie
That's
there.
not bougie.
That's
Bra boys.
Gross. Don't go to Maroubra.
Bra boys.
That would be my advice. Don't go to Coogee.
but
Go to Bronte.
The issue with that, though, is that Gunther's beach, because Gunther referred to it as my beach. Because for some reason, Australians think they have claim on beaches, and they're like, well, I'm just going to go down to my beach. Oh, it's my little slice of heaven. It's not yours. It's ours.
There are specific beaches in Coffs that I would go to more often.
Are they your beaches?
Oh, no.
Except for that one, Tim's beach.
Yeah,
You do
not
own that
anymore,
one.
though, because I might see people I went to high school with if I go there now.
Nothing like showing off your adult body to the people you went to high school.
Yeah. Hello, I've really flourished over here. Yeah.
Look at the hair that I have grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could do. You could get a really big shade cloth
Hmm.
and just block out everyone's enjoyment.
Yeah.
Piss in the water.
Bluetooth headphones.
What? Oh, to block people
the
out.
sound, yeah.
I thought you were like to annoy other people. I'm like, oh, fuck, I hate Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah.
Get them away from me.
Bluetooth headphones. Block
Get a
out
loudspeaker. Be the kids on the beach.
Yeah.
If a kid comes with a speaker, you go home the next day, you come back with a bigger speaker.
Yeah.
And you blare your Every Day I'm Shuffling. What's that band called?
George Michael, I think. Did he sing that song?
No. Oh, LMFAO. That's still. Pretty sure they're still popular. Red Foo could never go out of fashion.
Laugh my fucking ass off.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. Introduce a shark to the beach.
Yeah.
Take him down there. Say, here's your beach, mate.
Take him around.
Yeah.
Introduce him to the
Show him
people.
to all your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Just here's my solution. Don't go to the beach.
It is a solution.
Because you're just... your whole story that you've written there, Gunther, is very stereotypical about being like, I'm a businessman, but I love going to the beach after work.
But a post-work afternoon, like 5-6 p.m. beach trip,
Prime time for sharks.
that's classic. Oh, it is actually. It's
is.
actually probably like
It
the
is
most
shark time.
dangerous time
Yeah.
to be in the water.
And if you're
But-
in a rural area, it's also prime time for kangaroos.
Yeah. We used to go swimming about then, but we swam in a jetty, but there were still sharks in the jetty.
Yeah.
Um,
Jetty sharks.
jetty sharks. Yeah. It's prime time. But yes, there are more sharks at that time. Fun scientific fact.
My thing about the beach is that beaches in Sydney are rough. Beaches down here, they might not be as picturesque or anything, but they are flat, and I like flat water.
Ugh. Yeah, right.
Because I can't swim very well.
Okie dokie.
Hope that helps, Gunther.
I hope somewhere in that bullshit that
Yeah.
we've just spewed, you'll find some manner of answer.
Just do everything to upset all the people, and either you'll get removed or they'll be removed. Tim,
Yep.
I want to thank Teylor Smirl, T. Smirl, for our wonderful cover art, and also congratulate her on the recent book she has illustrated for Justin and Sydney, the Sawbones graphic novel.
Congrats.
Mine should be here before the end of the month.
Fabulous.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah, congrats and thanks. And thanks to Curtis Fernance, Fern Tree Music, one of the folks from high school. Although I wouldn't be bothered about showing Curtis my body.
You'd show him your body without question.
No, if he just has to ask.
Yeah.
He never asks.
No.
Yeah, cheers for that music that we use that you do. Thanks for that.
Thanking you, Curtis.
Yep.
And what else have we got? There's the Patreon. You know about that thing. Go there. There's the shop. I got my shirt during the week with the classic logo. I should soon be receiving my shirt with the Last Tucker logo as well.
Yep.
Looking like some good quality there, Tim, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, it's good stuff. I've seen it with my own eyes, so it's definitely good.
So make sure you get on that at www.jagerday.com/shop. That's it. Thank you for all your reviews and ratings that came through last week, and by that I mean the one that came through was great.
Arigato.
Keep doing that. Keep sharing it around. Little situation that Tim and I are dealing with at the moment. For some reason, Instagram has blocked us from liking photos.
Oh.
And we don't know why. And I've sent many messages and I haven't found out yet. So if you're feeling not a lot of love, it's not my fault. Also, Inktober is still going. Got some great stuff from Aiden, still great stuff from Keaton. Elise joined in as well. Ali Shantz has joined in. I don't know if Simon joined in yet, but he will.
It's all good stuff.
It's all happening.
It's all good stuff.
Happening. So, as always... Oh, and thanks to the Auscast Network for having us on. We haven't thanked them in a while. Thanks, boys.
Yeah, cheers, bruv.
As always. Yeah, g'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone. Catches on the flippity flop.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Auscast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Auscast.
Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.